Hello, traders of the world. Dadas here, and welcome to the Dadas Trading Room Discord server, where I stream every day live all my trades, and you can see my charts. You can interact with me. So it's time for the next daily recap. So today was Thursday, July 2nd. As we can see, the DAX market, the DAX 30 market practically moved one directionally today. Practically it was all bullish with some pullbacks and then continuation bullish pullbacks. Then the market stopped a little bit and during the end of the day made a little bit of a pullback again. So like most probably people were closing their trades. Tomorrow there is a bank holiday in the USA, so most probably the DAX 30 index will be slow tomorrow during the American session. So yeah, we'll see. Anyways, right now. As for my trading today, my trading was kind of in two phases. I had a good phase in the morning, so let's look at these trades. My first trade, because somehow I managed to get up pretty early in the morning. Now, first of all, we have to delete those zones from there because they weren't there yet, right? So basically these, we didn't know anything about these. We had potentially these zones right there. Okay, and now we can take a look at it. So basically yeah, I hit that. As you can see, I woke up relatively early today, and I was at the market between the Frankfurt opening and the London opening. So, looking at what was going on, and you know, at this moment the daily range wasn't so big yet, because the daily range at that moment was around. Let's measure it out. Because I don't remember exactly, but I can measure it out. So it was around 160 pips. So as for the DAX 30 index, at least for me, it was pretty clear that we are on the market is breaking the resistance and going up, as I had said yesterday, right? On the end of the daily recap. Anyways, I decided to get in at a minimum lot 0.1, and the market initially went sideways, then bounced off and started going up. And again, I had this kind of an intuition to close right there because I like the pips. Anyways, the market moved back, went sideways for a little while, and then started moving back up again. And it actually reached my take profit level. After that, there was this kind of a stop character. So there was some kind of a resistance there. Maybe I deleted some of those lines from the history. Because there were some levels right there, right? So there was a level right there. There was a level right there, I think. Yeah. There was those two levels. So we had those levels. Okay. So am I on F5? Okay, get back to M5. Okay. So yeah. So there were these levels, and then I started figuring out that there might be a short right there, and somehow I figured out this short. I don't remember exactly how I figured it out, but yeah, most probably something like this. I don't know. Oh, not exactly like this. Maybe something like this or something like this. Most probably something like this. And then, yeah, I decided that that there is a possibility for a retrace right here. Now I was perhaps counting for more. But anyways, I didn't like the way the price was behaving like right there, so but you see that this was a very good trade because it was 0.7 lots from the Data Trade Ruler Manager. So that's why it was 0.7 and not just 0.1. And I got my nice nice profit for today. Later on, I didn't trade. I had to do something outside, as usual. Like I have a lot of grass outside. Okay, so the market continued up, and you see all the way after the opening of the American session, it continued further up. And then it started, it reversed and started falling down, right? So I was looking for a short trade, something like this, perhaps maybe even something a little bit, more like this, right? Come on, the first level right there. And then when I saw that the price was going down, I decided to get in short. But this time again at the minimum lot. So I thought to myself, well, now there's a possibility of a pullback, right? So like the market would be recovering downwards. However, after this price action of this candle, well, I basically then what the following candle did was started moving up, not down, and I decided to get out of this trade when there was still some profit, but unfortunately it closed with a very minimal 1.3 lots, 1.3 pip loss, right? Now this one was because the market was continuing. Let me zoom this in. Yeah. Because the market was continuing upwards, I thought to myself I'd get in at 0.1 lot because my my goal was to recover this trade, and basically I hit the close button when the profit was a little bit higher than right there, but unfortunately I didn't look at the time. It was basically the very almost at the end of the candle. So I mean, either because of slippage or because of whatever else, I got less pips here than here. So the trade wasn't recovered fully. Now the loss wasn't recovered. Now this was a stupid thing to do right here, to enter long again. The only thing is that again I entered at 0.1 lots. Initially I was thinking of putting my stop loss all the way down there and waiting, but I figured out that I don't like waiting, so I closed the loss at minus 20 pips and turned around at one lot and recovered quickly the loss. And I could have even gone further, but I wasn't thinking about going further. I was only thinking about recovering the loss, and I recovered this loss with I recovered both of these losses practically. And then the market again, the market fell into this kind of a range right here, so there wasn't very much to do. And by the end of the day, I thought to myself, well, now it looks like it is pretty much they're pumping down. So I was thinking of the final movement before the session break, sort of, and then basically, you see what the price did, but the first 5 minutes went in the opposite direction. Then the next 5 minutes started going down. Now the following 5 minutes, first they went down, but they started those jumping jacks, down, up, down, up, down, up. I decided that I wouldn't be patient, so I closed this trade at 6.2. pips, right? Now the next 5 minutes again consolidated, and exactly at 20 minutes to 10 p.m. Central European Time, so CEST, and then the market started actually going down and reached my take profit level. Normally I would have waited this out, but this kind of price action right there was, I mean, it was a little bit too uncertain, right? Anyways, we see that the market actually did go down even a bit further, perhaps even twice as far, right? Because we have like 19 pips, and yeah, at least twice as far. And this happened, right? Okay, now that's it. So basically the day is positive. It's in plus. We see 835. We can study the history of the day. So the history starts above this blue line because that was yesterday. Now today we have this first trade. The first trade was this one. The second trade was the good one, 16.55. The next trade was the small loss. Then the not full recovery, right? It's like 4 cents difference. Then there was this bigger loss, I mean in pips, and the recovery almost double, and then this small one at the end of the day. And that's it for today. And now we need to change up to the H4 to take a quick look at what's happening right here. So basically, yeah, and let's zoom it out so we get a bigger picture. So basically at this moment these levels are not interesting at this moment. We have a new level right here. That's why I deleted those levels, because we have 2 new levels which are potentially now support levels, and there's another level right here that we can plot right now because this is where the price revisited. So we have these levels right now, and looking at the top, so we can find the level that the price reacted to actually. So the price actually reacted over here, it reacted to something like this level right here, but this is a more like a bullish level than a bearish level. But this is actually the level that the price reacted to. Or we can also plot a little hidden level right there, like this. Yeah. So now we basically have this market figured out for this moment, right? For this moment, because yeah, we can find another level back there. That's for the future. So basically, we see like this is a sort of a resistance zone or breakout zone that the price needs to break through in order to continue along this gap. And this gap, this gap is about well, at least to this level, because we have a level right there, we have a level right there. So yeah, so we've got like about 200 pips right over there. Okay, so basically, you know, am I willing to make a prediction? No, I'm not actually making any predictions. I'm just telling you what the market is showing, right? So basically, even if we get a retest, even back down here tomorrow, which would be from the current price, which would be about 130 pips, that's still not a bearish market. That's still a bullish market. In order for this to turn around and be a bearish market, the price would have to drop, break somewhere, break these support levels right here, right now. Right now, these are the support levels, so the price would need to break those support levels and respect them, those levels as resistance, and then we can then start thinking about the next perhaps consolidation, or the continuation of this bigger consolidation. Generally we are the price is still, all this trading right here. So all this trading over 3 weeks is still inside that big. So if I were to plot it, it's still inside this whole big market, right? That was established about a month ago, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't want to delete that. So basically, this is the whole. This is the length of this, or the height, or whatever you call it, or the range. This is the range of this whole big market right there. So basically, the price is still jumping around, or moving around. In this market, right? So basically, you could say that we are somewhere in the upper level, or in the expensive area of this market. Now, whether or not the price is going to break this this final resistance and make a new high, perhaps retest 13,000 levels. Well, we don't know that. We can't know that, at least not now. That's something that the market will show us in the future. So basically, this is what we can do. We can plot ourselves these levels and have those levels for tomorrow, and perhaps for the next week, or anyways, we will do that every day when on the daily recap. So we'll be updating the measurements all the time. Okay, thanks a lot for today. Please like, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already haven't. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified about the future videos. Also, please join my Dada's Trading Room Discord server. I see some people that are not Polish. From time to time they pop up, and then they all of a sudden leave the room after a few days. Well, I strongly encourage you to stay, and don't be discouraged that most of the discussion is being taken. It takes place in Polish. Because, well, it's up to you to start the discussion in English. And I will gladly join the discussion and gladly explain to you what I'm doing if you don't understand, and show you on my live charts when I'm available during my live streaming. And you just need to interact. You need to join me on my on the voice channel and say hello, right? I'll say hello, and we'll continue from there. Okay, thanks a lot. Anyways, please also, you can become my patron at patreon.com/Dada's Trading System Workshop for as little as $5 per month. And you'll be granted the VIP role on my Dada's Trading Room Discord server, which also comes with a lot of benefits. Okay, so one more time, please stay safe, please stay healthy, take care of yourself and your closest ones and everybody else, right? Don't socialize too much, and see you next time. Bye.